Hello, my name is Brittany and welcome to my channel. This is actually my first video, so I'm really excited that you guys are here to join me. I'm actually going to go over why I started a YouTube channel during the tutorial, but if you're interested in figuring out how to get this look right here, just continue watching. Oh, did I forget? If you want to see more looks like this, and you enjoy this video, just hit the subscribe button. I'll be here for you. I'll be here. We'll go over some things. We'll go over some beauty things, some hair things. Just hit it and like this video, and I'll be back. See y'all later. So here I am with a freshly washed and moisturized face, figuring out what I'm gonna do for this look today. I already have an idea. I know I'm gonna start by priming off those lids though. Yes, I actually prefer primer, eyeshadow primer over concealer because I feel like the tackiness of it just works better on shadows. So I'm going to go ahead and blend that out with my beauty blender, which I absolutely love to use. You guys will see that in the video. Blend, blend, blend. I did my brows off camera because I'm not perfect at brows. Like, you guys can see that, and I'm here to learn with y'all. So you know, any tips and tricks about doing my brows, let me know. And obviously I'm not good at cut creases either, which is why I don't do that as of yet. So we just gonna bypass how crazy that looked. I will tell you guys what I used for my brows though. I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Ebony for my brows, and for my concealer I use Becca concealer in Chestnut. That's me just showing you guys the primer that I prefer, and I love it. It's so nice. Then afterwards I'm going to set with the Mercier translucent setting powder in the shade Medium Deep, and that is for blending out my shadows. I find that it helps really well, and it gets things all blended together, so it's definitely, you know, worth it. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the palette that I'm going to be using today. The palette is the Zulu palette by Juvias Place for majority of this eye look. I found that they don't have any names. There it is right there. They don't have any names, but I'm going to be using the top row. The brown color will be my transition color. The orange on top of the brown will be the base color for the eye look. I guess it's called the base color, but that's going to be the main portion of it. And then I'm going to pack that beautiful yellow color onto my lids. Now, while I'm going ahead and blending that out and putting it on my eyes in that order, on both eyes, I'm going to tell you why I started a YouTube channel. So the reason I started a YouTube channel is because the way that I used YouTube for the year or two that I've been using it, I would search for, you know, beauty influencers or YouTubers that were my shade color. So I would find a perfect match, which there aren't many, but I would find a perfect match of my foundation shade, and I would go ahead and type that into YouTube and figure out what comes up. Now, what I kept running into was people would pop up and they would be close to my shade, but not really my shade. So that kind of got annoying. But I did find a couple of really, really good ones that I'm going to tell you all about in a later video, because right now we're talking about why I started one. So I've only been doing my own makeup for about a year, and I am self-taught in all that I've done, especially with eyeshadows. And I just wanted a platform where, you know, somebody could come onto my page quite possibly and look at my techniques and use YouTube the same way that I did. And learn, like, you know, my techniques and things like that. So another reason why I started YouTube is for a platform to educate, not just with beauty industry stuff, but also with life. Like, you know, I've run into so many people that don't know money management skills or don't know basic life skills and how to deal with life and how to get through tough times and things like that. So there'll definitely be some playlists about that as well, like life hacks, and that's where the brains portion of my YouTube channel name comes in. So I'm really excited to be doing stuff like that, using a platform to educate and spread knowledge. So that's another reason that I started my YouTube channel. Also because I have been asked for years, what do you do with your hair? What is that? How'd you get that style? And everything like that. So I figured on top of, you know, coming in for makeup tutorials or makeup reviews and things like that, that I'll also come in and do some hair reviews, because I'm still learning. People want to know my methods for my hair and, you know, how I get my hair to be the way it is. And now I have, you know, a resource to give people like, hey, I have a channel, go check it out. So that's the other reason why I started the YouTube channel. So it's not just going to be makeup. There will also be some hair. And that's another thing that I noticed, that I kind of wasn't, not to say that I wasn't happy with it, because everybody learns differently, but I was just like, okay, I'll see somebody in my shade range, and then I will see, you know, a wig tutorial or how I get my lace fronts like this. No shade to them, but I don't even think I can put on a lace front, to be honest. Yes, that is all of my hair in the video. I know that I'm going to get the question, and even though I said it, I'm pretty sure that I'm, you know, going to get told that it isn't. But yeah, that's all my hair. So you guys will see that when I'm doing some hair reviews and tutorials. Now about these wings though, don't judge me, don't come for me. I'm a beginner. Okay, this is probably like my 5th time putting on you know, winged liner. I could have totally left it out, but I didn't. So now I'm gonna go ahead and take my LA Girl Pro, because my eyes are done and I feel like they are popping. So I'm going to take my LA Girl Pro and I'm going to color correct. I'm going to color correct that upper lip, this side of that mouth, my dark spots and blemishes. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend all of that out with none other than, you guessed it, my Beauty Blender. That is the Beauty Blender dance, I'm sure. Yes, there she is. I absolutely love my Beauty Blender. Like, I use it for absolutely everything. Like for powders, for blending, just everything but my eyes. So, but yes, I really like how that blended out and muted all of my dark spots. I definitely can appreciate that. So now what I'm expecting from you guys. Well, first of all, this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Long Wear Foundation in the shade 450. I definitely have to mention that, because that is my shade according to them, although I can say it makes me look really, really orange. So if you guys have another shade that you think might be my shade, let me know, because I'm relying on the lovely ladies at Sephora to tell me. So of course you can guys let me know in the comment section at the bottom. So what I'm expecting from y'all, first of all, constructive criticism. This is a brand new channel. This is my first video. I'm looking to grow. So, you know, drop your constructive criticism, and I say it again, constructive criticism down below. And, you know, let me know what I can do to get better. I want to perfect my craft. Now, as far as this is concerned, let's talk about this foundation real quick, and let's talk about how I messed up. This is how you know I'm a beginner. So with this video, I was nervous. I wanted to get it done. I wanted to film. I wanted to play in my makeup. So I have so much makeup to play in. So I completely forgot to put on a primer, and I noticed it when I was putting on my foundation. I was just like, ew, why does it feel like that? Like, I absolutely hated it. And this is the first time that I'm using this foundation and blending it out with a brush, and the brush is the Sigma F80, and it's the first time I'm using that brush as well. So I feel like it did a really good job blending it out. I'm sorry. You know, but I still had to go in with my Beauty Blender. Like, maybe it's because I just wasn't wearing a primer, and I'm pretty sure that was it. But I'm allowed at least 1 or 2 mistakes on my, you know, on my first video. I think I'm allowed that. So I do go ahead and clean it up with the Beauty Blender. So anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, I'm expecting constructive criticism. I am expecting tips and trips to become better, and you know, and to just have fun. Like, you want to expect realness from me. I'm not here to be anybody that I am not. So just expect a good time. You know, expect to learn some things. Expect to teach me some things, because that's always helpful. Just expect a lot. Like, you see me dancing, I'm crazy. Like, that's my beauty blender dance right there. All the time. I will do that dance all the time, every time I'm doing makeup. Filming or not filming, that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, so I'm liking the way that is turning out. And now I'm going to go in. This is also a first impression of the Matchsticks. I did get the Matchstick Trio in Deep. And this is the Suede Concealer Stick. And I actually like the stick. I felt like it went on really, really easily. And it gave you a nice, fresh... it gave you like a nice, fresh glow without being too much. You'll see what I use usually for my concealers. And then I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with the Beauty Blender. And I actually really like this concealer a whole lot. I see myself using it often, especially for like everyday wear. To be honest, this is just not going to be another Fenty review. Although it seems like it's turning into one, it's not going to be a Fenty review. It's so many of them on the internet, like, especially on YouTube, there's so many of them. You guys know at this point. If you have any questions about my opinion, you go ahead and drop them in the comment box. That's fine. Clearly I was feeling myself and I was feeling this glow. Yes, like, yes. Okay, so the next thing that I did was I went in with my Beauty Blender to set my under eye with the, again, Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in medium deep. That product is now becoming like a holy grail. I was on the Sasha Buttercup wave for like so long, and I still have it, so I'm still gonna use it in some videos. But child, like, I took one picture and I was just like, wow, it looks so yellow. And I was just like, oh, okay. I ain't gonna bake. I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep that off for y'all. And I had a whole lot of fun doing this, apparently. Yeah. So, all right. Now I am back. And now I'm coming back with the Matchstick from the Trio in Espresso. And I'm going to use that to contour and snatch. I'm going to snatch my face. Or at least I think I'm going to snatch my face. Forgive my nose contour from the rip. From the rip, just forgive it. I don't contour my nose. And honestly, this is the first time that I'm using the a cream contour. I actually have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Palette, and I wasn't really a fan. I ain't gonna give up hope on it yet though, but I was not really a fan of that, so I don't use it. You'll see what I usually use, of course, in another video. Now, how often will I put up content? So my goal is once every 2 weeks. Now, my stretch goal is once a week. So, you guys will be seeing something from me often. Of course, I'll let you know if there's anything else going on. I am a student and I do work full time. And I'm also a wife as well. So yeah, I have those type of duties as well. So I'm going ahead and blending out that contour with my foundation brush to make it a little bit less harsh. Yeah, I forgot to contour or blend out the contour on my nose, so I thought doing with the brush would get it done, but apparently not. So I bring out my trusty Beauty Blender again. That's my baby. So I honestly feel like the look turned out pretty good as far as the eyes and the skin, as far as those are concerned. Now, the next thing that I did was, use, yes, I thought so. It was my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now, I took that off. I took it off because y'all know how to put on mascara. Like, I'm pretty sure you do. If you really want a detail into how to put on mascara, then just let me know. Now, this is my favorite part of the entire video, bro. This is my favorite part. So here I did use the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. First off, I love this palette. Second of all, can we talk about this inner corner highlight though? In the color, yeah, like check it, like look at it though. Like look at it. So the color that I used to pop into the inner corner of my eye was Queen, respectfully. I just feel like it brought the entire look together, like the whole thing, it brought it all the way together. Now I did go ahead and decide to put espresso on my lips. I didn't have no good nudes. You know, the focus wasn't really on my mouth, so it was on my eyes. So I really like how that came out. So I was happy with that. Now I did go ahead and use a highlighter, and I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Aurora palette in the shade Lyra. So that was awesome. It did a pretty good job. You know, it did all right for what it was. I had a little bit of a glow. I was feeling myself, so it did the job. And I put that on both sides. And yeah, so what I need from you guys to do, while I go ahead and highlight the important areas like the Cupid's bow or whatever, let me know what you guys want to see. Let me know if there's a palette that you want me to review, an eye look that you want me to do, being the, you know, shade of melanin that I am. Let me know what you want to see. Like, you know, let us learn together. Let us grow together. Oh, this part is hilarious. So I call myself, okay, feeling myself, getting way too ahead of myself, putting mascara on my bottom lash line. And I just tried to ignore that big glob of mascara, but I had to point it out, like, bruh. So, yeah, that's what happened. I'm going to finish everything off with a MAC Studio Finish powder in Dark Deepest, which I personally don't feel like is dark deep anything, but that's just me. That's one of my first powders that I got, so I'm gonna use it, of course. Okay, so now I'm just going ahead and seeing how everything works out. I'm gonna spray my face, and I'm going to also insert some pictures, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I look forward to growing with y'all. And if you like this video, the end result or anything, give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. And I will see y'all with my next look. Besos.